So it's that time of the week again where a new Pokemon anime episode has dropped in Japan, and I am going to be going over my opinions and thoughts about said episode. So now that Pokemon Horizon's third episode has officially released, let's go ahead and talk about it. Sadly, the episode's conclusion lacked the tension of episode 2's dramatic conclusion. Friede's scheme was a complete success. Liko quietly obtained Sprigatito, and the explorers come across as significantly less competent than they had been previously. Given the tracker on the ship and Amethio accepting Friede's challenge when he didn't really have to, there is obviously some elaborate plot at work here, but I was expecting at least one thing to go wrong somewhere along the way. On the plus side, I appreciate that the other explorers were given some screen time as well. I'm interested to see what else Zur will be doing, because he has so far proven to be a fairly serious and capable lackey. Konya, on the other hand, received a lot of attention as well. It was enjoyable to witness her spoil Sprigatito, and I can't help but think of Jessie when I watched her. I don't mind that Liko was able to, escape and outsmart her so easily, because Konya chose wisely by sending out Skarmory, but she was taken by surprise by Sprigatito's incredibly potent leafage. It's good that Amethio stated he would handle the problem his own way and had no intention of using Sprigatito as a bargaining chip. I believe that Amethio is being positioned to be a very interesting antagonist with morals, rather than just a simple bad guy, especially in light of the fact that he was the one who quickly saved Sprigatito when it was blown off the ship in the previous episode. So the two main takeaways from this episode were Liko accepting the fact that she is a legitimate Pokemon trainer and broadening her horizons, and Friede and the Rising Volt Tacklers being revealed as Liko's protectors as they take her to her mother in Paldea. The latter is very intriguing to me because, in addition to implying that Liko's family is somewhat wealthy, by the fact that it was Liko's mom who hired Friede and his team in the first place to protect Liko, it also shows that their perception of the pendant's true nature differs from that of Liko and the Volt Tacklers. It does raise the issue of why Liko was ever assigned to go to a boarding school all the way in Kanto in the first place, but I'm sure this will be addressed in the future. Clearly, there is more going on with Liko's family than we first believed. The Rising Volt Tacklers had several scenes to display the personalities of the team members as well as their shared bond. I really enjoy the running gag about Friede always rushing into things and never remembering to explain things to others first, and I love how all the other members of the Rising Volt Tacklers are just sick of that. Murdoch and Molly appear to be wonderful supporting characters as well. And speaking of Molly, a lot of people have, noticed that she kind of looks like a punk Nurse Joy. And there was this one moment that I noticed in the episode where she had a large order of medical supplies from a Pokemon Center, but for some weird reason refused to enter said Pokemon Center, so sent Liko to complete the task for her. So I'm thinking that there must be something going on there. Maybe she is like a rebellious Nurse Joy who doesn't want to just... Maybe she's like a Nurse Joy who doesn't want to be a Nurse Joy, or like, she belongs to like the Joy family name, but she doesn't want to just be like, she doesn't want to just be, a regular Pokemon Nurse Joy or something like that, but we'll see where it goes from here. Given her position as a mechanic assisting the team from the background, Orla is also very welcoming, and she has a very cute design. Love that. The moment where she was mending the ship with the Pokemon was one of my favorite scenes in the episode. Some people may consider these sequences to be pointless filler, but I believe they add to the crew's sense of vibrancy by subtly highlighting each person's personality and position on the ship without detracting too much from the episode's main plot. Anyway, Ludlow's understated presence on the Rising Volt Tacklers is undoubtedly one of its most intriguing features. There's definitely more to him than meets the eye, as evidenced by that one brief sequence in which he briefly acknowledges the presence of the adjacent Explorers member before becoming preoccupied with his fishing line. Overall, I felt that this was a good continuation of the prior 2 episodes. More sequences that further the development of the Rising Volt Tacklers and the Explorers were included, and Liko also received some attention-grabbing scenes to support her choice to embark on an adventure with her newfound crewmates. But that is going to be it, ladies and gentlemen. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you guys like, share this video with a friend, comment, and subscribe. All that standard YouTube stuff. If you guys want to follow me on my social media, links to those will be in the description down below. And stay tuned for the next episode where I'll be doing the same thing, because I really enjoy, talking about Pokemon unscripted and just, rambling and getting my thoughts out. So can't wait for the next episode. But anyway, that's going to conclude this episode. So I love you all, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Only good, Show Army.